Simple question. How do you know if your pads require cleaning? Now, of course, you can look at them and you can go inside and see if you can see light through them, or maybe pull a pad out, look at the sides. The problem with that, all those are pretty subjective ways of evaluating pad cleanliness. The way I like to do it is pretty simple. All you need is an air velocity meter and a 5-gallon bucket of water. You go up to a section of the pad that you want to test, and you just flood it with a lot of water. Let it drain, and then what we're going to do is we're going to measure the airspeed going through the clean section versus the section next to it. We take our air velocity meter, we put it maybe a 1/4 inch off the pad, set it to average, and then when it's sitting in front of the pad, we turn it on. And you can see we're right around 575 feet per minute. We move over 1 or 2 pads. Again, have our air velocity meter off and set on average. We turn it on and we get 333 feet per minute. Big difference in the amount of airspeed flowing through it, which means there's a big difference in the level of cleanliness between the pad that I flushed with a lot of water versus this one that was not flushed. With such a large difference in air velocity going through the clean versus the unclean pad, it's really obvious that these pads are in desperate need of cleaning. If we only saw maybe 100 foot per minute difference, we could debate whether the pads really needed a thorough cleaning. The other reason, to be honest, we know that these pads are in need of cleaning, we checked our static pressure. Normally, we'd expect a static pressure in this particular house with the airspeed about 500 feet per minute, a static pressure of about a 0.1. Right now, we're showing a 0.15, which is 5 points higher than it should be, which means our airspeed is probably close to 100 feet per minute slower in this house than it should be because the fans are having to work so hard to pull air through these dirty pads. So, take a moment, get a bucket of water. Hopefully you have an air velocity meter. Just sort of dump the bucket of water on the pad, maybe twice if you really want to do a nice job cleaning. Check the velocity between, again, the pad that you cleaned and that section right next to it that wasn't clean. If there's more than 100 feet per minute difference, the pads really need a good cleaning.